Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. And an action-packed Week 1 in NFL we saw. We move over to Week 2. And remember last year in this division, Carolina at Atlanta this week. In the South Division, the NFC, it was home team, home team, home team. Carolina's got a big problem after getting blown out against Philly. It's the most important position in football. Jake Delhomme cannot get the job done. Give me your keys to victory, how the Panthers can bounce back from that brutal loss against the Eagles and beat Atlanta, who beat Miami in a great win for them.
Keys to victory for Carolina. Number one, they have to get back to what they do well. That's run the ball and play defense. D'Angelo Williams, Jonathan Stewart, play sound defense. Take the ball out of Jake Delhomme's hands and put it into the hands of those two good running backs. Also, they have to protect Jake Delhomme. Last week, the Eagles were able to get after Jake Delhomme and pressure him a little bit. That's when Jake Delhomme is at his worst. When you put people in his face, you get bodies around his legs, he's going to throw it anywhere. Also, they really have to, on defense, they're going to have to get after Matt Ryan. They did an okay job of trying to frustrate Donovan McNabb early, but they have to get pressure on Matt Ryan early and often. Otherwise, it's going to be same result as it was last week.
Well, you mentioned the two studs at running back, D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart for Carolina. They need to win the TOP, which is time of possession, convincingly here. They need to have the ball 35-40 minutes, keep it out of Matt Ryan and Michael Turner's hands, because them themselves can hold the ball forever and score. That, special teams, they need to play well because Deshaun Jackson got loose on them. Cannot happen. Battle the run game. They had 25 rush for 72 yards, and Philly ran all over them. Over 32 carries for 185 yards. What do you think Michael Turner could do to them? So let's talk about Atlanta. What are your keys to victory for them to avoid this upset?
Keys to victory for Atlanta, number one, play balance. You saw what happened last week when they introduced Tony Gonzalez to the Miami Dolphins. It made that offense a lot more balanced. They were able to get more opportunities on the outside. Number two, continue that stout run defense. They totally shut down what Miami was trying to do. I know Miami is not a threat in the passing game. Carolina has a little bit more of a threat throwing the ball, so the Falcons have to still worry about that pass defense. And also, get after Jake Delhomme. You know, that's the most important thing. You've rattled Jake Delhomme, you're going to find yourself with a lot of interceptions and a lot of turnovers. But with that said, I'm going to go with Carolina in this game because I like Carolina's receivers better than I like Atlanta's secondary.
You mentioned the thing. There is no Steve Smith on Miami, and that's who Atlanta played last week. They played an anemic offense. Steve Smith, Carolina, D'Angelo Williams, they have explosive players on this offense. Question marks are on defense for Atlanta. Can they get it? Curtis Lofton is unbelievable. I love that guy. This is why I'm going to Atlanta. They forced 3 fumbles. They need to score in the red zone. Only 1 of 4 in the red zone. Matt Ryan, Michael Turner, get it going. This team's good this year. Stick with Atlanta, and it's a home field advantage. Come on now. Jake Delhomme didn't look too good last week.
Jake Delhomme is going to bounce back just for this 1 week, and Carolina is going to play sound, balanced football, and they're going to get after Matt Ryan. The Falcons might be a tad bit overrated.
I smell Raging Cajun love in the air. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.